Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. A few weeks ago I brought you this video on the Vtoman FlashSpeed 1500. They have since sent me their extra battery. So at the time of this filming, I didn't have their extra battery. I knew it was going to come out of the market. So I've gotten it and I've been testing it. I'm not going to go over all of the specs on this machine. I will put the links in the description. I'll put the links in the first comment. You can go look at it. But I had no problems with the machine itself. We got the new battery in, and I will tell you, there's no frills on this thing. There is only a plug to charge it. There's nothing else on there. A lot of extra batteries have at least the capabilities of doing your phone USB. They have maybe a 12 volt. This one has nothing. You can't even input into this. So that's not the best thing, but because of the price point, I understand that. So when you hook these two together, to me it was almost an afterthought because the machines do not look like each other. If you look at them, I mean, these are this type of handle, this is this. To me, it's almost like an afterthought. Most of the machines that I get, the extra battery and the machine are more coherent in their appearance. This one is not. Does that make it any, a problem? No, not at all. Now, I did try to put the battery on top of the machine on top of the battery. I did not like the way it sits up there. There's not a really good way to lock it in, and when you got two little guys running around the house, that's just asking for one of them to knock into it and knock the machine or the battery off of the other piece. So I like it this way, but if you have no little ones in the house, just be warned. It will sit up here, but it doesn't lock it in as good as I would like it to. Another thing that I have found, this cord that attaches the two machines together. When I was doing a lot of testing with this battery and I was drawing about 1100 watts out of it, this cord got warm. Now, I didn't get hot to where I was fearful of a fire, but I have never had a cord get hot. Now, I've never had a cord made like this. You can actually see the two wires. I am guessing, and this is only a guess, that these might be 10 gauge. I don't like that feeling of when you reach down there and you grab it, it's a hand warmer. To me, that could cause problems. The reason it's not going to cause problems is because when you're draining 1100 watts out of this, it's only 1,548 watt hours in it. So in a little over an hour, this battery is drained. So that's good because I would hate for this battery to last a long, long time because this thing would just get warmer and warmer. So we got 1,548 watt hours. How much juice is in this battery? Identical to this. So this is over 3,000 watt hours. So that's not shabby in such a small package. So another thing I found when I was using this, which the manual said it would not do. It said that when you use this battery, it will automatically pull all your juice out of this battery. Then it will start pulling juice out of this. Most units pull an equal amount out of both units, the extra battery and the battery that's in there. This one does not. It will drain this battery down. Then, by the manual, it is supposed to keep this unit running, and you'll just start using the battery in here. So that's not a bad idea, but the problem is this one will not do it. I've tried it with a little load on it. I've tried it up to 1100 watt plus over 1100 watts. As soon as this battery is dead, the unit will turn off. So that is catastrophic to me. If I'm trying to run a freezer, if I'm trying to run a medical piece of equipment at night on an elderly person, I need a smooth transition. So they need to fix that problem. That's not what it needs to be. Now, if you understand that that's the problem with it, you just have to be more careful and look at what you're pulling overnight, or if you're going to be gone out of the house, you could be gone. And your freezer might shut off when this battery goes down. And so that's not kosher. It needs to be fixed. The manual clearly says it would be continuous use and it wouldn't do it. Other people have told me online that that is a problem. So they need to fix it, and they might have fixed it already. So I like the ability to use this battery, then use this battery. Just in case I want to move this machine around, this battery's dead. It's very light. I can carry it around the house without having to carry both pieces. The problem also I see, if you use this thing a lot, but you only use about 50% of the 3,000, all you'll be doing is draining this one all the time. This one will not get used. So make sure you drain this one. So if you don't need this extra battery, use this. So the batteries are about the same freshness, and the life expectancy will be about the same. So that's a few problems with this machine, but I will tell you, if you know what you have, and some people probably have already bought this machine. So if you're thinking about it, just know that you're using all the juice out of this battery, then it will kick over to this one. My unit will not. Hopefully they get that fixed so it's a smooth transition. So I'm very negative on this machine. It still does what you need it to do. So if you've already purchased this one, just know the limitations if you buy an extra battery. But I feel good enough with this machine that I will be giving this one to a relative of mine. One that she can lift up, move around, so it's very easy for them to use. But I will very much stress to them the problems in this unit. But overall, I've had zero problems with the main unit. None at all. The other thing I like, if this one had at least some 12-volt capabilities, in a worst case event, this unit breaks. This unit, you can't pull power out of it. You can't even charge it. So to me, that's a negative. But you have to go at the price point. They could have probably put those features in here, but it would raise the price. So overall, if you just want maximum amount of power and you need close to the 3,000 watt hours, this will work for you if you know the limitations. Thanks for watching.